Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to dive into the world of budgeting and learning how to create an incredibly useful budget template in Excel. But we will not stop over there. We will also explore the power of conditional formatting to create visually appealing informative summary. If you want to create a budgeting template in Excel, this video is a package with valuable tips and tricks that will help you to control your finances. Without further delay, let's jump right in.
Don't forget to subscribe now and press the bell icon for more videos.
I will guide you step by step process, so don't go away and watch this video till end. The first step for creating the budget template is to create the table. I am going to create the table headers. These are the different table headers: month, date, description, category, income, debit and balance. After creating them, then I have to select it, and under the home tab we have the format as table, and we will select the format that we like. And while doing this, we have to check my table has headers, and then I have to press OK. So you can see that we have created the table. Now we will adjust the width of the cells as per our need, and after doing this we will start entering our data into the table. So the first thing that we will do is to enter the date. For example, I am going to enter a date over here, and after entering this date I will adjust the format of the date. I can go to the format cell by pressing Ctrl 1. So I am going to choose this format of the date and then press OK. And after doing this, in the month column I have to give it the month from these dates. So I will write equal month bracket start. I want to get month from these dates, so this date cell is selected, and then I will close this bracket and press enter. And now you can see that the months are automatically selected. The next step is to create different categories. For creating the categories, I will select this column. While holding the control, I will unselect the column header, and then I go to the data. Under the data we have the data validation, and then I have to select list, and under the list I have to give different categories with commas and then press OK. So when I press this, you can see that every category has different options like grocery, bill, health, entertainment, education, spiritual and income. After creating the categories, now our next step is to put some data into our sheet. So I am going to enter the data into the sheet. So you just have to hold for some seconds. So as per the description, I have selected various categories in front of them. Another thing that we have to do is to select income, debit and balance, and go to the home tab and select $sign to format these cells as the currency. Now I am going to put here some income. For example, I write $500 as income, and then the rate of different things in the column of debit. After creating the debit list, now we have to fill the balance sheet. So in the balance sheet we will start with the $1000. Now for the next calculation, I am going to put the formula that will include sum bracket start, the balance that we have plus the income, and then we have to subtract the debit from it, close this bracket, press enter, and you will find the balance amount. The rest of the balance amount can be calculated automatically just by putting your cursor on the bottom right corner of this cell and then double clicking it. And you can see that the rest of the balance amounts are automatically calculated. After creating the balance sheet, it's time to learn how we can create the summary out of this balance sheet. So first I have to list all the categories that I have. After listing these categories, here I will write total, and then here I will mention the month number. So it was the first month, so I will write 1 here. I will adjust these columns and format them according to my need. Now we will calculate the sum of each head with the formula of sum ifs. So I will write equal sum ifs bracket start, and first I have to give it a sum range. So I select the column of income, then I will give a comma and the criteria range, that is the month, and the criteria is the first month. So I will select this cell, then again comma, the second criteria range is the category, and then again comma, and the criteria for this category is the income. So I will close this bracket and press enter to calculate the income. So the total income, that was $500 and $100, is calculated as $600. After calculating the income, now we will calculate the sum of the grocery. So I will write equal sum ifs bracket start. This time the sum range will be the debit, comma, the first criteria range, that is the month, comma, the criteria is the month cell, then comma, the second criteria range is the category, then comma, and this time the criteria is the grocery. I will close this bracket and press enter to calculate the total value for the grocery. Now I will go to the bottom right corner of this cell and double click to calculate the rest of the values. But you can see that we could not calculate until we make some modification in the formula. So I will go to the formula bar and select the month cell and press F4 to freeze it, then press enter, and now if you calculate it, you can see that the values are calculated automatically. Now after calculating the sums under different categories, we have to apply conditional formatting. So I will go to the first total and select the conditional formatting under the home tab. Then I will go to the data bars, and under the data bar I will select green color for the income. Then again I go to the conditional formatting and go to the manage rule and double click this rule that was applied, and I will select the minimum number and the maximum number, and these values are entered. Like for example, I am expecting 4,000 total dollar income, so I will write 4,000 maximum number and then press OK, and then again OK. So you can see that a bar is showing that how much income I have generated. So if I write another income source, for example I select the category income and write over here 2,000, and you can see that the value for the income is automatically calculated in the sheet and shown by this conditionally formatted bar. Now I will apply the same formatting on the rest of the categories. For the grocery, I will select this cell, go to the conditional formatting, select the data bars. This time I will select the red color, and then again I have to go to the conditional formatting, manage rule, double click this rule, select the minimum value. Like for example, this time I will write the number, select number here, again select the number, and for the total value of the grocery I have selected that I will spend $100 for this, so I will write 100 and press OK, again OK, and now you can see that I have spent $33 out of the $100 budget that is shown by this bar. So these bars are added for each of the different categories. Now I want to show you a very important aspect, that is the troubleshooting in formula. You can see that we have calculated various heads, but the head for the education is not calculated over here. Why it is so? You can see that the spelling of education is correct over here, but the spelling of education is not correct in the category list. So what we have to do is to select this category, unselect the head, go to the data validation, erase the current settings, and again we have to give it a list and then provided it with the list with corrected spellings, then press OK, and now we have to select the correct category, that was education, in front of copies and schools, or if we have another category. And now you can see that we have the correct value in front of education. So if you have some error like this, you have to correct the spellings and everything before calculating the right value. You can do any type of formatting as per your requirement. I am putting a border around it. And there you have it. We have successfully created a comprehensive budget template in Excel, complete with conditional formatting driven summary. By following the steps we have covered in this video, you can easily adapt this template as per your financial needs. Remember, budgeting is a crucial aspect of managing your finances effectively, and with the power of Excel, it becomes even simple and more organized. I hope you find this tutorial helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy budgeting.